Hey everybody, I'm going to take a quick look at something that came out last week. There wasn't much need to write a review on this because it's very concise. So what I'm speaking of is the Rise of the Runelords encounter pack that they've made available for Hero Lab. Hero Lab is programmed by Lone Wolf Development, which I use when playing Pathfinder with my group. You can use it for other things such as Shadowrun and so forth. There's no D&D 5th edition at this point. But what I've got open here is my portfolio, it's called. And on the right here are the different characters that my friends are playing. And you can see that up here there's a red on the classes tab because they have to level up. We haven't played... they haven't sent me their files to level up yet because we've taken a break. Anyway, this isn't to go over Hero Lab, but it's to go over the Rise of the Runelords pack. So what they're doing now is they're releasing packages of encounters for adventure paths for Pathfinder game. Rise of the Runelords being the first one. And the price, I believe, was $24.95, so just shy of $25. And whether or not you think it's worth it is going to be your call. But here's how it works. So I go up under Game Master, and then I go ahead and click Show Encounter Library. And what you can see here in just a second is that it adds a pop-up window which shows the encounters. Now one thing I've noticed, which is kind of annoying me, is that it always opens with all of the chapters expanded. So right now we're just starting chapter 4. So chapter 4, and you can see it's broken into different parts. What part the adventure path module or page I say it's on, but in chapter 4 the stone giants are attacking Sandpoint, so spoiler alert. And if I want to for example have the Northgate encounter, I click on this and you can see on the right it's got the stats for the 3 stone giants. So all of the encounters and what they would face are here. Then if I go into part 2, so basically it's set encounters, and you might be thinking, well, is that worth $25? For me it is, because with Pathfinder, Pathfinder's such an advanced system. There's a lot of rules and a lot of nuances, and so beforehand, before I had this, up until now, when I had to get ready for a session, I had to do a lot of preparation because frankly I don't know every Pathfinder rule. And in the module it would say, well, we've got for example in this encounter, you know, you've got 3 stone giants. They're nothing special, they're just regular stone giants. See blah 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 beastry number 2. I don't have beastry number 2, I only have number 1. So you have to have a lot of external books, and then I have to look at all the things they can do and so forth. And here, if I just want to run this encounter, I go ahead and click import, and what you will see is down on the right hand side now the stone giants have been added down here. Now if you make if you take advantage of the other tool in here, which is the Tactical Council, which I will call up here. So here's the Tactical Council. You can see that all of the groups are in here and the stone giants are in here, and then I can go ahead and click on New Combat. And well, again, I'm not going to review the Hero Lab. I have a love-hate relationship with the Tactical Council. There are certain things I wish it did better that it does. For example, here's the initiative numbers that were rolled automatically by the program. I can easily change those, but if I want to give somebody damage, I have to go ahead and basically use a button. There's no like quick way for me to change the damage here. So if I want to do damage, I have to click that. But anyway, I'm not going to go over the tactical console. So click End Combat. So this gets out of here. Now, you don't have to use the tactical console. You can just have the stone giants in here, and then I can click on them. And by using the basics of the screen, I can see everything we have here, and then I can see, well, their special abilities, you know, improved rock catching. I don't have to go find those things in the rule book. So it makes life a lot easier. And then when you're done, you can just kind of get rid of them from the portfolio. Like so. And there's a quicker way to do this. Could have just done delete all enemies, and it would have gotten rid of all the stone giants. And we're back here, and then if I need another encounter, I just obviously call up the encounter library again, and now we're on to this encounter. I click import, and bam, everything will be added. So yeah, so is it worth $25? Again, to me it is. There are free packs available with the same type of things. Like, people have created portfolios, but you need various add-ons for those to work. Like when you purchase Hero Lab and you get one game system, you get the Pathfinder system. But if you want all the beastries, you've got to purchase those data packs. And if you want the advanced class guide or anything like that, you need to purchase those things and add them to the program. With the adventure path, Rise of the Runelords, you don't need to purchase anything else. They are included. So as an example, if I encounter an NPC that's using a rule from some non-core book, I would need to make sure I have the data module in Hero Lab for that to run, but not so with this pack. So I like it. It's going to save me a lot of time when we play the game. Price point is probably a little high. I'm sure they're feeling that out since this is the first release and they have more in the works. Now, what I would really like to see is a tie-in with Realmworks. When I first saw Realmworks, they had an example of the Rise of the Runelords with the maps and everything, and now a kind of a Realmworks combo package with this would be well worth $25, and maybe even a little higher, 30, 35. But anyway, that is the Hero Lab Rise of the Runelords pack. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of quick look, and we will talk to you next time.